You hear that, boys? That's the sound of my nose fucking stuffed. So anyways, guys, freaking story time today. I got a cool story that actually just happened literally like 20 minutes ago, okay? Like, I'm not even kidding about this. No. Listen closely. Now, listen closely, okay? You're not gonna regret listening closely, okay? So there's this guy, and he is a celebrity. I mean, top of the line, massive celebrity. You guys have probably heard of him. His name is... Let me come up with a different name for him than his real name. Name's Allah. Now, you guys have probably heard of him before. Pretty popular guy. But no, this celebrity guy I'm mentioning is just a kid that went to my school. And, freaking, yeah. So, this kid was very popular, big celebrity, okay? He was one of the quote-unquote popular kids in school, technically, I guess you could say. Was the coolest, this is the coolest guy I've ever encountered in my entire life. Basically, let me give you the backstory, okay? One day, about like 4 or 5 years ago, I used to hang out with this kid a lot before he like changed up his style and like we parted ways. But I used to hang out with this kid a lot. He lived like pretty close to me. And anyways, basically what happened is I went outside one time taking out my trash, and I look out and I say, "Hey, Allah." And he looks back at me, and he's dribbling his basketball, playing basketball, and he looks at me, and he looks back into my eyes, stares me dead in my soul, and I'm sitting there like, oh my god, is this dude is he about to fucking kill me? Pull out his knife and just start stabbing me to death on the ground while I bleed there? No, he doesn't do that. He stares me dead in the eyes and squats down a bit, sticks his arms up in the air next to him as if he's doing like a pull-up, and he's like, hey, Allah, and he just starts yelling, hey, at me, over and over again, and each time that he says it, he gets louder, and louder, and louder, and he keeps doing this for like a minute straight, and like, I keep saying hey back every time he says hey to me, and I'm like, okay, this is starting to get a little annoying, so like, I'm gonna start like walking away, so I just walk away, and he just keeps yelling it at me, getting louder and louder each time, until he reached his like decibel limit with his voice, and it was just the best thing I've ever heard, and it was such a glorious moment in my life. Anyways, now that you get that, now a few years later, 4 or 5 years later, now I brought up the story to one of my friends, and my friend's his name's I don't know, JFK. My friend's name's JFK, okay? And I bring it up to him, and I'm like, dude, there's this story, like, you know, the really popular kid that everyone's been worshiping, Allah? Yeah. Here's a story about him. I explain to him that story I just told you of him yelling, hey at me, repeatedly. And freaking, he's like, oh, dude, that's pretty funny, you know. So he turns it into this meme and starts going up to the guy and yelling, hey, and stuff. And, you know, he doesn't even do it that often. He does it like once every day, just as like a simple little tiny, just little joke. It's not really bothering the guy. And I mind you, he encourages it. He encourages it too. He doesn't like just give him a stare down whenever he's doing it. No, he's like, oh, hey there, buddy, or hey, pal, and says like stuff back to him. And I'm like, you know, he's encouraging it, you know, acting as if he like almost enjoys it. And I would like message him on Snapchat sometimes, and like I'd be like, hey, can you post a video of you yelling hey repeatedly on your Snapchat story? And he'd be like, nah fam, I don't want to do that. And he'd always send like a bunch of laughing till crying emojis along with it. Like, I always thought he enjoyed it. But then one day, this massive, devastating event, like basically the Great Depression Part 2 here, everyone, alright? You're hearing about it here first, alright? So then, I go to message him, and I message him saying, hey, haha, you know, funny and all. I tell him to say, hey. And, you know, he finds it funny, he encourages it, says some stuff, and thinks it's funny. I back out of it, and I'm waiting for him to, like... I'm waiting for him to send something in reply. And I wait for that, and I go to message one of my other friends, okay? And then you know what he does? I back out of messaging my other friend, and freaking Allah has blocked me. Instantly upon reading that, I burst out into tears, crying, screaming, punching things. I have holes in my wall still from this day, and it gives me PTSD whenever I look at these holes in my wall, knowing that he had blocked me on Snapchat. That snake, that thief, he stole my heart and then left me for nothing. I now listen to Juice WRLD on a freaking daily basis now because of him. And freaking... I've been so mad, and so he blocks me, and you know, I get over it, and you know, I'm finally done with it, you know, he completely destroyed me, but I'm over it now, right? And then, just earlier, my friend calls me, he's on the phone, and he's like, Rex, I gotta tell you something. Allah blocked me. Words come out from his vocal cords and leave his mouth. I instantly start screaming. I'm crying again. I hang up instantly. Just start dialing 911, sending them on their way to his house. Hopefully that my friend doesn't commit suicide from this horrible act that Allah has bestowed upon us. And I will never understand why he did it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Freaking, like, it was a simple joke, and he got so upset over it. And freaking now, it's just gotten out of control, and I've just gotten so pissed because of it. It made me so mad, and I don't even know what's happening. I see the police arresting him right now outside my window. I can see it all happening, and it's just like, you know, he did it to himself. He shouldn't have blocked us on Snapchat. Like, what the hell? But yeah, at this point I've been unblocked, and it's pretty cool, to be honest. I just thought I would share this traumatizing life experience so that anyone else that hears this can just know and be ready and be aware of this horrible situation that I've been placed into, and can learn something from it, possibly from this experience. And you know, maybe someone else will be able to handle it a little bit better, or maybe they'll take our advice and handle it the same way we did. We don't know. There may have been a better way to handle it, but I think the way that we did was the best thing. I think calling the police and getting them there and getting him arrested was the best thing to do. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, not a dislike. Leave a like, subscribe with notifications, and leave a comment telling me something real nice. Make me feel better about this during this awful time in my life. And yeah, hope to see you guys in the future. Peace.